All right, so here's your data set for week 3. Make it a little bit bigger so everyone could see it. So how to get the formulas on your data set. Um, so for example, it says compute the total cost of pencils means for all 3 regions. So total cost is column F, and you're looking for all 3 regions. So the East region, the Central region, and the West region. One way you could do it is that you could take out everything that is not a pencil, and to do that you would click on the row, right click, and then you could hit delete, and you could get rid of all of your other variables that we don't want in our application. So you could delete them, get rid of all of them, keep all your pencils, which is found in column C, on your display, and then we're looking for total cost. So if I want to do the mean for total cost, go to an open box, and then you would do equal the word average. Average is the same as the mean, and now it's going to ask you for a data set. If you have all the pencils on your screen, all you have to do is highlight the numbers and hit enter. Then this would give you the mean, and if you click on it, it gave me the mean for the first 20 rows. Okay, so that's one way you could calculate your mean. For the mode, you would just go, so let me just write down mean. For the mode, once again, compute the mode for the cost of pencils. Now this word here, right, is changing. So now it's not total cost, it is just cost. And so you would go equals mode, and then you would highlight just the cost, and I'll do 20 rows again, and hit enter. In the mode now is 4.99, right? So that's the one that falls right in the middle. So that's 4.99. And then you have a median cost of pencils, right? And so once again, we're not looking at the total cost, we're just looking at the cost. And so you would write median. Median is different than an average or a mean. So you would say equals median, and then you would highlight what you want. Again, I'm going to do 20 rows and hit enter, and your median happens to be the same as the mode. You get your standard deviation. STD is the abbreviation for standard deviation. Hit your equal sign, and you'll do standard deviation. And there's your standard deviation. And it says compute the standard deviation for the cost of pencils again. And you highlight the rows you want, hit, let me see. Here it is. Standard deviation. Now I'll highlight my rows. And then that's your standard deviation, right? So to use Excel, the whole idea is that we want the advanced practice providers, educators to know how to use Excel, because once again, your practice, your business, anything you need to do, a lot of times companies want it done on Excel. So how do we do our scatter plot? It says make a scatter plot for the dependent variable. So you have to identify your dependent variable, and your dependent variable now is, well, the cost is dependent on how many units are bought, right? And so you could do your scatter plot for the cost. So if you were to highlight it, and if I went to my inserts, I would see there's a lot of different things up here. Your scatter plot is here. I'm going to do a scatter plot, and then there is your scatter plot. So the assignment is rather easy once you understand how to use Excel. Once again, these are not the correct outcomes. I was showing you how to write the formulas and how to make the scatter plot. Once again, you need to read what it's asking you for. So if it's total cost or if it's just a cost, they're different. They're different outcomes, different variables. This is total cost and this is cost per unit, right? And so we're looking for pencils. So that's one way that you can work on Excel to get the answers that you want. Hope that helped.